What's up, gamers? It's nighttime by 9:32 at night. I was sitting there reading up on this article. So the Steam Deck gets released on February 25th, but Half-Life 2 is getting a user interface upgrade. Yeah, Valve is working. Listen to this. It says here, Half-Life 2 user interface is being quietly redesigned. The new look is available now in a Half-Life 2 beta branch. It says as preparation for the imminent Steam Deck launch continue apace, Valve has quietly released a beta update for Half-Life, rejuvenating its interface to make it more accessible on upcoming handhelds and modern desktop display. It says here the update was noticed and shared on Twitter by Gabe Flowers, of course, who also provided instruction on how to access this. The update hasn't been fully rolled out at this point, so you need to jump into Half-Life 2 properties in Steam, right-click Half-Life 2 in your Steam Deck library, then left-click properties in pop-up menu, close parentheses, hit the beta tabs and then select beta updates from the drop-down. You will also need to add game PADUI without the quote to the launch options fields and general tab. Once that's done, fire up Half-Life 2 and you'll notice a couple of big changes. Steam Deck is probably the main impetus for the overhaul, but it's a boom for anyone on a 4K display too. I hadn't realized this. It's been ages since I've played Half-Life 2, but the stock interface is borderline unusable on modern screen. And it says here, the new look, the new look is much more practical. And it says here, Gabe Flowers also suggests that updates itself was also either made by someone in modding community or that someone from the community helped Valve wrap it up. No names are given. Gabe Flowers said he's leaving it to the makers to announce it themselves if they want to. So basically, Half-Life is getting a new user interface upgrade in preparation for the Steam Deck. And if you have a 4K screen, then that user interface will even look better. It says here a fresh look for a game that pushes 20 years old is unusual to say at the least, and especially one that holds such an important place in game history. But this isn't the first recent update. Recent update to Half-Life 2 aimed at sprucing up it both for a very small and very high resolution display. And it says in October 21, Valve rolled out a patch to increase the FOV cap, add ultra-wide support to the UI, and fix some bugs. Despite these updates, Half-Life 2 is not currently among the game list as Steam Deck verified, but that process is still in early stages. It will no doubt ramp up very soon. Valve announced today the Steam Deck will begin shipping February 28th. So yeah. So Half-Life is just getting spruced up for the Steam Deck, and I will let you know. But also, it will also look better on a 4K display. You know, if you have one. So yeah. I can see why why this is happening. You know, can't leave Half-Life behind, so you got a Steam Deck out, and then Half-Life hasn't gotten any updates, and then another question could be, when is Half-Life 3 coming? So Valve might have did this just to keep the Half-Life fan base happy until further notice. So keep their thirst quenched. So yeah. They should have been updated. This game needed an update, and yes, it has an important place in gaming history. That is true. But I mean, if Resident Evil 4 can get an HD remake, then so should Half-Life. You know what I'm saying? So, this was a good move on Valve's part. To keep their one of their biggest franchises up to date. But now the question is, when will Half-Life 3 be available? Remains to be seen. But anyway, what I'm going to do is this. Leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing? Or Dark Side. Come. Peace.